Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a love special going on, and it's called The Ring, inspired in this Libra partnership oriented season. It's a reading that provides some insight and guidance throughout partnership dynamics and your love life in general. So if you'd like to know more details about that special sales offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Aquarius, there's a feeling here of some of you having some breakthroughs, having some positive developments when it comes to your emotional life. The aspect of your life where you have been missing on fulfillment. So it could be issues pertaining to love, but also internal nourishment. I feel like some of you have not been emotionally nourished as of lately, and some of you are finding some good solutions and opportunities to, it feels like a slow energy, so slowly reconnect with your heart or with a space inside of you that has been empty. I feel like there's this sad heart, but at the same time it's like this a cute emoji, but it's like a sad heart. And when I say sad, it feels like it's empty. It has not been, again, it has not been emotionally, stimulated and given what its need to be working as it should. So some of you, it could be about love, and there's this page of cups here. Some of you could be having some sort of new emotional interaction that it's interesting, that awakens in you this romantic, dreamy side, or this could be a creative aspiration or an opportunity that, emotionally awakens you to some interest where there has been apathy. I feel like some of you have been in this apathy or in this sense of creative as well, block, not feeling as stimulated or inspired, or wanting to be even bothered in moving much in that direction. And something is coming up here. It could be like a small win or victory that is enough to regain perspective where you have been losing it. It could be that some of you receive a very nice compliment, a very, very nice compliment, or someone, gives you a very nice gift, or, just a kind word or gesture. Right now, Aquarius, it feels is like some of you will be receiving it, and some of you is just what you need to make sure that even though it's slowly, you're going to get there. This is the victory card with the Page of Cups. So there's victory associated with new beginnings in love and creativity, in your relationship with children, and your own inner child. So where you are most innocent, right? Free of harm in its pure basis. So some of you have been healing actually trauma, a lot of trauma from your inner child. And it feels like this healing energy has made you very sensitive. I see that there's a lot of sensitivity here that might still be particularly intense. So there are moments where maybe you don't want to cry, but you feel like you can't control it, so you do. Or moments where you are kind of relieving emotionally anxieties and fears that correspond more to your background than from the actual situation you're dealing with. But this is like relieving to rescue it. It's like by relieving certain old emotions, you are tasting them in a more conscious and mature understanding. And so you are able to liberate whatever that trauma or background voice memory is. You're able to free it so it does not hold you. It does not hold you as a prisoner so much as it has been. Some of you have been trapped. Even your creative aspirations and your creative life has been the things you want to do with your skills, with your gifts. It has been delayed. It has been limited because of this emotional trauma or emotional hunger. You have here, it's a good thing because you go from the Knight of Cups you go from the Page of Cups to the Knight, even though the Knight is showing in your challenge position. So again, and it's coming, the Knight is coming with a card of advancement. So the thing is about you feeling like you're still gaining or still receiving less, right? You don't want to just receive scraps or little things. You want more. You want to more than, for example, just the flirting or the staring into each other's eyes around the room or the cute messages. You want to hug this person. You want to feel the warmth of their energy connecting with yours. You want to hear them, emotionally being expressive to you in a closer form where you feel like this is not just, a childish thing or a temporary thing. This is moving into something else. Some of you need to be patient with your love life and with the process that you are in your love life and in your as well spiritual path and everything that deals with the inside. So basically your internal being, your spiritual beliefs, your practices that are to connect you with your heart, with your feelings, things that are about just making you feel happy and content. All of those are in a delicate moment. It's a fragile state. So you need to be extra gentle and you want to make sure that those you are with and relating with are aware of this need of yours to be very much you know it's a feeling like you're very in this very walking in thin ice here. So sometimes we can be aggressive or say things in a more aggressive tone without wanting to sound that way or wanting to hurt someone, but we can still do it because we're not, understanding the other's position or not aware that someone is in that state. So with your close ones, if you don't want to get hurt or triggered as much, it's like if you don't want to get hurt and triggered as perhaps you have been of late, it's important that you are also, again, emotionally open and expressive with this opportunity being the Page of Cups. Like, express what's in your heart. Even if it feels silly, even if it feels like childish and they're not going to understand and they're going to, criticize me, whatever it is, make sure that those you care about, that you have to deal with, at least tell them. Make them aware of what's going on with you because they really, really might not. And again, not want to hurt you, but hurt you. Or this can go in the other way. It could be that you're dealing with a child or a younger person or a person that has a very, 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 very delicate, fragile, sensitive personality. And you might not want to do anything to, again, hurt this person and end up doing so. Either because you're not listening to their cry. There's that feeling of someone is not listening to the cry. So you might be crying in silence or hiding, right, your tears, or someone is crying and is doing so in a state of where they hide it in privacy, in their own private moments. They cry in front of you, or in front of others they don't. So very hypersensitive time. Now the thing is, your advice is the Eight of Swords with the new skills oracle card, which is interesting. So again, you might not have the full advancement and breakthrough, but you're starting to get there, right? You're in the right path to be free from the Eight of Swords. And I believe you had this card, the Eight of Swords, in your October general tarot vision reading. So you're still dealing with self-limiting, beliefs. You're still perhaps tied to situations that, make you feel inferior, make you feel stuck, paralyzed, where you don't feel again loved and appreciated, where you feel again a servant of other people's wishes and intentions and desires, where you feel like you don't have much of a saying or much of a free will to pursue dreams, to pursue love, to pursue anything you want. It's a feeling like you have new skills and ideas and projects and all new things to develop and discover, but they are like, they're limited. There's something here about your like this new beginning that you would like to have, perhaps more in terms of on a professional level, that feels like it's under some sort of limitation. Like it's going to take some time and patience, a little bit more, to get you to a point where you're fully expressing, right, all that those new skills and ideas and the creation process is about. So your creation process is like on this pause moment. And I feel like it has a lot to deal with, again, what I was previously speaking, is a feeling like your own creative process might depend a little bit on the emotional, what you are emotionally receiving and giving yourself. So if you're not emotionally fed, if you're not inspired, stimulated, and it feels like right now you need a lot of that loving energy, a lot of that, like having, really your energy close to another, or to, situations, right, that recall in you the spirit of presence with an aspect of your being that has been, I feel like this has a lot to do with abandonment issues as well, like feeling like your inner child, or you as a child, perhaps you felt like you were, emotionally neglected from that hug of love, from that embrace of love. And so rediscovering with victory what it is, like the very first steps of what you need to do to be emotionally liberated and to be emotionally received, beginning with yourself. Like you want to receive love, but you're not giving yourself that love, or you're not giving yourself that presence. That's the state of abandonment done by your own. So if you yourself have been abandoning yourself, your needs, your ideals, your dreams, your feelings, like leaving the heart and staying, it's that typical state for Aquarius of the Aquarius can really do this, is like a feeling of they're able to dissociate themselves from feelings, from heart, and just be a lot here in this in the head space a lot. So for some of you, it could be that you're called to just come back to your heart, or something that is emotionally very precious and special to you could be as well that motivation, that source of inspiration to help you in whichever way you need to be helped. So I hope you have a great mid month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.